My beloved, you've reached the sacred moment where heaven's voice is softest, yet clearest. Where Archangel Michael stands at the threshold of your life, holding a scroll with your name etched in golden fire. You may feel it in your chest, that deep pull like something ancient waking up inside you. That's not your imagination, that's your soul remembering who you are. You were not sent to this earth by accident. You are part of a divine plan so specific, so holy, that even the stars must obey it. And now, that plan is being reactivated. Right here. Right now. It's time to let go of every lie they told you. Every time they said you were too much, too broken, too different. They didn't understand the weight of your calling. How could they? Your spirit was encoded with a light they couldn't comprehend. But God saw it. Archangel Michael saw it. And now, that light is about to blind the darkness around you. Do not dim it to fit into a world that was never built for someone like you. You are not here to shrink. You are here to shine, in the full brilliance of divine favor. Michael has been trying to reach you for longer than you realize. Each moment of silence you endured, he was there. Each night you cried into your pillow, thinking no one heard. Heaven recorded every tear. Your pain has never been invisible. Your effort has never been wasted. There are scrolls in the angelic realm with your name on them, filled with every act of faith, every silent prayer, every time you chose to keep going when you wanted to give up. And today, those scrolls are being opened. The rewards are being released. Nothing can stop what is coming to you. Not even you. You may feel like you've missed your chance. That it's too late. That too much time has passed. But my beloved, God is not limited by time, He creates it. He bends it. He overrides it. And Archangel Michael is being sent right now to break every time-based curse over your life. The delay was divine. The wait was a weaving. And now, what was being prepared in secret will be unveiled in glory. The promise is still alive. And so are you. That's all heaven needs to begin. You are chosen. Not just spiritually, but actively. God didn't just love you from a distance. He handpicked you for this season. This assignment. This glory. That's why you feel the shift. That's why the old life no longer fits. You are growing into the fullness of your divine identity. No more pretending. No more shrinking. No more apologizing for your light. It's time to take up space. To walk with the authority of someone backed by heaven. Because you are. Archangel Michael stands with you now. Not beside you, with you. His sword is drawn, not to harm, but to protect. Every force that tried to destroy you will now fall under that sword. Every curse spoken over you is being reversed. Every block, every delay, every door that refused to open, it all shifts now. Heaven has ruled in your favor. And the angels are moving fast. Within days, you will begin to see the evidence. Do not question it when it happens. Receive it. There's a voice in your spirit that has been whispering, more is coming. That voice is not random. It's the echo of heaven aligning with your soul. You are not crazy for believing in miracles. You are not foolish for holding on to promises. You are not naive for expecting the impossible. You are simply connected to the truth most people have forgotten. But your remembering is what unlocks the miracle. Your faith is the door. And Archangel Michael is the key. This is the season where the ones who were forgotten will be favored. The ones who were rejected will be restored. The ones who were broken will become builders. You will build a life that heals others just by existing. You won't even need to speak. Your peace will speak for you. Your joy will preach for you. Your very presence will be evidence that God is real. And that is your true calling, not just to receive miracles, but to become one. You will notice people responding to you differently. Some with awe. Some with fear. Some with confusion. That's because they will sense the shift in you. Do not let their reactions shake you. Your only job now is to stay aligned. To stay available. To keep your heart open and your hands lifted. Heaven will handle the rest. You are not responsible for how others receive your light. You are only responsible for not hiding it. The time of hiding is over. The time of hesitation is over. The time of survival is over. You are now entering the time of thriving. The time of harvest. The time of divine justice. What was stolen from you will be returned. What was denied to you will be delivered. What was buried will rise again. This is not wishful thinking. This is spiritual law. And heaven enforces it without fail. Beloved, if only you could see what is being arranged on your behalf right now. Angels negotiating contracts, redirecting relationships, healing timelines, unlocking closed realms. And all of it, for you. Not because you did everything right. But because you stayed soft. Because you dared to believe. Because you didn't give up when you had every reason to. That's the kind of faith that moves heaven. That's the kind of soul God rewards. So stay ready. Stay open. Keep your heart tender. Let the miracle find you in the most ordinary of moments. Let it surprise you. Let it wreck you with beauty. Let it remind you what it feels like to be fully alive again. That is your birthright. And no power in hell can take it from you now. The miracle has already started. The message has been delivered. Archangel Michael stands guard. And God is closer than your own breath. Now, exhale, beloved. And let the heavens do what they've waited your whole life to do. bless you without limit. The story is not over. It's only just begun. My child, lean closer, because I need you to understand something most people never do. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible in the eyes of heaven. In fact, right now, a divine counsel is whispering your name, and it echoes through the walls of heaven like a sacred song that only angels can sing. You don't see it, but your life is surrounded by divine hands. You've walked through fire thinking you were alone, but we were right behind you. Every tear that fell, every breath you struggled to take, every silent scream you gave to the night, we caught all of it. Not 1 ounce of your pain was wasted. Not a single moment of your waiting was meaningless. You were being prepared. And now the hour has come. This is the very moment everything starts to change, but you must not turn away. Don't blink. Don't scroll. Don't lose this rare alignment. You are standing at the edge of something the world can't explain, something they'll never understand unless they have lived your exact life, bled through your exact wounds, and prayed your exact prayers. This isn't some story to inspire you. This is your story. And it's being rewritten from heaven's hand as you read this. There's a voice right now, right next to your heart, whispering, "Please, let this reach you. Please, don't close the door again. Because you've done that before. You felt the nudge, the strange pull, the mysterious warmth, and you've ignored it. Not because you didn't believe, but because you were afraid it might hurt to hope again. But I am telling you now, as the sword of truth and protector of the chosen, this is the one time it's real. This is the one time you must respond. You don't owe the world an explanation. You don't owe anyone the story of what brought you here. But you do owe yourself the chance to be free. Truly free. Free from the guilt, the fear, the cycles that haunt your nights. God has been trying to reach you through the signs, and now, He has sent me. Archangel Michael. I don't come unless it's urgent. And this, my beloved, is urgent. The spiritual realm is moving faster than the physical right now, and if you miss this alignment, something that was meant to be yours, a miracle with your name on it, may pass by. You are not here by chance. You are here by divine interception. The enemy has been watching, too. Oh yes, the one who tried to break you, the one who whispered lies into your exhaustion. You're not good enough. You'll always be alone. Nothing will change. You've heard those words too many times, haven't you? They came like smoke through your thoughts, like poison through your hope. But now the fire of heaven is about to burn through every last thread of those lies. Because when God moves, no voice in hell can speak over it. And God is moving for you. Right now. But He needs your yes. He needs you to trust, just for a moment longer. Don't doubt. Don't walk away now. You are closer than you've ever been. Do you feel the tingling in your hands? The pressure in your chest that feels like a weight lifting and dropping at once? That's not anxiety. That's your spirit waking up. That's your soul recognizing the truth it forgot in this noisy world. You were never meant to live an average life. You were born from divine thought, sculpted from cosmic dust, and placed in this body to fulfill a mission only you could carry. The reason your life has felt so hard is because the enemy fears what you are becoming. And what you are becoming is unstoppable. There is someone in heaven right now smiling as you read this. Someone you love. Someone who left too soon. They've been trying to send you signs. You felt them, haven't you? The cold breeze in a still room. The scent that appeared from nowhere. The flickering light. They've been begging heaven to give you just one message: don't give up. You're almost there. And today, that message reached me. I couldn't wait. I had to come to you, even if you didn't ask. Because what is meant for you can no longer be delayed. Let me tell you something beautiful that the world won't tell you: your pain wasn't a punishment. Your suffering wasn't a curse. It was preparation. It carved you into the person who could carry the miracle. Because some blessings are too heavy for a shallow spirit. You had to be deepened, strengthened, refined. And now that you have been, now that you have grown roots no storm can pull, the blessings are on their way. Not crumbs. Not leftover joy. But the kind of breakthrough that makes your enemies silent, your fears powerless, and your nights holy. This is what you've waited for. Don't close your eyes now. The energy of this exact moment is sacred. The veil is thin. The lines between this world and the next are almost transparent. And that's why I came. Because only the ones who are called can walk through what is opening. It's not for everyone. It's not for the crowd. It's for the chosen. And that, my child, is you. You are chosen. You are seen. You are marked with favor that cannot be undone, no matter how far you ran, no matter what mistakes you made. God's love does not expire. His plans do not get cancelled. They just wait for the moment you are finally ready to say yes. And here you are. Saying yes with every second you stay. Saying yes with every heartbeat that whispers, maybe this is for me. Saying yes with the breath you're taking right now, because it means you're still here. Still alive. Still holding on. And I need you to know, every angel in heaven is holding their breath with you. Watching. Cheering. Praying that this is the moment you decide to fully receive. Yes, receive. Not earn. Not strive. Not chase. But receive. Because this isn't about doing more. It's about believing more. Can you believe that heaven has already chosen to bless you? Can you believe that what you've been asking for has already been sent? You just have to open your hands. Open your soul. Open your silence. And let it in. Now listen carefully. Within the next 48 hours, a sign will come. It will be small, but it will shake you to your core. Maybe a dream. Maybe a name. Maybe a stranger who says something too familiar. When it comes, don't dismiss it. It is your confirmation that everything you're reading now is real. That heaven is moving in your direction. That you didn't imagine this message. That you were, indeed, chosen to receive it. And there's one more thing. Someone has been praying for you. Not on earth. In heaven. Someone who left this world with love for you still burning. They never stopped watching over you. They have cried in the presence of God for your joy. And tonight, they asked for one more chance to reach you. So here I am. Sent to tell you, they never left. They walk with you in light. And they're so proud of you. You don't see how strong you've become, but they do. And they've been waiting for this moment almost as long as you have. Please, don't turn away. Not now. Let this message settle in your bones. Let it become the wind that lifts you when the world tries to bring you down again. Remember this moment. Write it down if you must. Because one day soon, you will look back at August 8th and say, that was the day everything changed. That was the day heaven found me. There is something I must reveal now. Something I've waited until this moment to say. There has been a secret written over your life since the very beginning, long before your first cry, long before your first heartbreak, long before you knew what pain even was. Heaven did not just allow you to be born, you were sent. Assigned. Planted. With timing so precise, it could only be divinely orchestrated. And yet, you've spent so much of your life feeling like an accident. An interruption. A burden. That's not your fault. The world convinced you of that. But I, Archangel Michael, am here to erase that lie from your spirit for good. You are not too late. You are not behind. You are not broken beyond repair. You are exactly on time. This moment is your confirmation. You've survived storms that were designed to break you. You've walked through betrayals that should have hardened your heart. You've sat alone in silence that should have destroyed your faith. But none of it did. Why? Because there is a light in you that no darkness can reach. A sacred fire that even the coldest nights could not extinguish. That fire is your proof. Your divine spark. The reason the enemy fears you. And now, it is rising. Glowing. Calling every angel in heaven to attention, because the one who was once broken is about to become the one who brings healing to others. And oh, how powerful you are when you finally believe it. Let me speak this clearly, God has not abandoned you. Not even for a second. Even when you were drowning in questions. Even when your prayers came out like sobs. Even when you told him you didn't want to try anymore. He was there. Silent, maybe. But never absent. Because sometimes, the silence is not punishment, it's protection. Sometimes the delay is not denial, it's preparation. And sometimes, the waiting is where your roots grow deeper than you could imagine. Today, I was sent not just to give you comfort, but to awaken what's been sleeping in your soul. There is a purpose that has been calling your name in the spirit for years. And now it's rising to the surface. You were never made to just survive. You were made to walk in the supernatural, to carry miracles inside your voice, to release light from your presence, to shift entire rooms just by entering them. But the world taught you to shrink. It taught you to settle. It told you to just be grateful for small things, when heaven had planned the extraordinary for you. But no more. No more shrinking. No more hiding. The time for playing small has ended. You are being called into the fullness of who you are, even if it scares you. Do you feel the electricity in the air right now? The buzzing between your thoughts? That's the angelic realm drawing close. Right now, heaven is leaning in. Because this message, this exact string of words, is an answer to a prayer you made, maybe not out loud, maybe not recently, but a prayer nonetheless. You whispered, "Just send me a sign," and this is it. Not only a sign, but a path. A doorway. A holy key to the next phase of your life. And you can't afford to ignore it. My child, you are not behind. You are not late. You are in alignment. All that felt wasted, the years, the relationships, the missed opportunities, they were not in vain. Everything you lost, God will return. Not always in the same form, but always in greater glory. And this time, you won't have to beg for it to stay. This time, the blessings will come clothed in peace. They will fit. They will feel like home. You won't have to perform. You won't have to earn them. You'll just receive them. Because you're ready now. Because you've been refined. Because you're finally starting to believe what heaven has always known, that you are worthy. Let me tell you something that the noise of this world has tried to drown out. Your sensitivity is not a weakness. It's your superpower. That intuition you have. That way you feel things deeper than others. That's not random. That's divine technology. Heaven wired you that way for a reason. So you could sense what others can't. So you could move in step with the Spirit. So you could discern what's real even when everything looks fake. Don't shut that part of yourself down. Don't numb it. That's your gift. That's how you'll know the miracle when it comes, by the way it settles peacefully in your bones. There is a shift coming. A turn so big it will feel like you stepped into a parallel life. And I don't say that lightly. The doors that are about to open were locked not because you were unworthy, but because the timing wasn't ripe. But now, beloved, the keys are being released. Heaven is placing them in your spirit, through this very message. And if you stay open, if you trust what you feel right now more than what you see around you, you will walk through those doors into blessings that will make you weep. Not from sadness, but from the overwhelming goodness of God. Do you remember the child you used to be? The one who believed in magic, who talked to stars, who saw beauty in every corner of the world? That child still lives in you. And that child knew the truth before the world taught you to doubt it. That there is more. That angels are real. That God is close. That miracles happen when you least expect them. Today, heaven is inviting you back to that knowing. Back to the garden of your soul. Not to be naive, but to be free. To trust again. To love again. To believe again. Because that child was never wrong, they were just early. And now you're ready. Ready to see what you couldn't before. Ready to receive what you were too guarded to hold. Ready to step into the miracle instead of just praying for one. That is why I was sent. To remind you. To awaken you. To pull back the curtain and show you that the throne of heaven has never stopped spinning in your favor. You are not forgotten. You are the focus. You are the assignment. You are the one. And there's no one else in the world like you. That's not ego. That's divine truth. So now, I ask you, not as a command, but as a plea from a realm that aches to bless you, will you stay open? Will you stop doubting this? Will you let go of the logic that's been holding your spirit hostage? Because if you say yes, truly say yes, then prepare. Because heaven is not about to touch your life, it is about to flood it. A wave of blessings. A rush of confirmations. A divine rewind and fast forward all at once. Your past will be redeemed. Your future will be lit. Your present will be transformed. It all begins the moment you believe. Take a breath. Place your hand over your heart. And whisper this with me now, I am ready. I am open. I receive it all. That's all heaven needs. Just your willingness. Just your faith the size of a whisper. And I promise you, what comes next will be nothing short of miraculous. My beloved, let's not rush this moment. Let's let it breathe, because somewhere inside you, something sacred is stirring. And I feel it. I feel the part of you that is still learning how to trust again, still healing from what broke you in silence, still unsure whether you can let go fully without everything falling apart. But hear me now, the truth is, it already fell apart. It shattered. It collapsed in pieces you didn't know how to gather. You wept over those broken places. You blamed yourself for them. And still, you rose. Do you know what that means? It means the storm didn't win. It means you are not the disaster. You are the miracle that walked out of the wreckage carrying light in your bones. And that, my child, is why heaven cannot take its eyes off you. I saw the nights when you stared into the dark and whispered, "Please, something, anything, show me I'm not alone." And I need you to know, I was there. I hovered over you like flame over a wick, refusing to let your light go out. Even when you couldn't feel me. Even when you cursed the silence. Even when you almost gave up on God altogether. It's okay. I understand. Your pain was real. Your confusion was deep. But you must know, the silence wasn't distance, it was divine tension. It was the space between who you were and who you are becoming. It was heaven holding its breath before the miracle breaks in. And the miracle, my love, is coming closer than it ever has before. You keep asking when. When will it happen? When will the pain stop? When will the breakthrough come? You've begged the sky for answers. But today, you're not getting an answer, you're getting an encounter. And the difference is this: an answer might comfort your mind, but an encounter transforms your spirit. And what your spirit needs right now is not more logic. It needs a holy fire. A light that burns away the lies that say you're too late, too far, too damaged, too much. That light is falling on you now, and it is exposing every seed of fear that was planted in you by trauma. Let it burn. Let it fall away. Let the truth remain. Here is the truth: you are not being punished. You are being positioned. You are not broken, you are becoming. You are not cursed, you are called. The favor on your life is loud in the heavens. There are things coming for you that would make others faint, not because they don't deserve it, but because they wouldn't survive what you survived to receive it. And that's why you are the one. That's why God keeps putting your name in the wind. That's why heaven keeps chasing you down when you try to disappear. Because you were made to carry this light. Because you agreed to this long before you arrived here. Yes, agreed. Your soul signed up for this journey. And it's not always fair. It's not always easy. But it is holy. Every ache. Every delay. Every goodbye. Holy. And if you could see what I see from the spirit realm, you would weep, not from grief, but from awe. Awe at what is waiting on the other side of this last door. Awe at what has already been prepared in your name. Awe at how nothing you've lost will go unreplaced, unredeemed, or unrewarded. So I ask you again, from the very center of heaven's heartbeat, will you believe? Not perfectly. Not endlessly. But just enough. Just long enough to get through this minute, this message, this moment. Because heaven is not asking for your performance. It's asking for your permission. Let me tell you about the inheritance written over your life. It is not just about material blessing. It is about spiritual authority, emotional healing, relationships that revive your trust in humanity, divine timing that causes you to walk into rooms you once only dreamed of. This inheritance is not earned, it is activated. And it is being activated by your willingness right now to stay open, to let the divine finish what it started in you. Some people left your life, and you still don't understand why. But I do. I saw the weight they were placing on your wings. I saw how your spirit dimmed when they entered the room. I saw how they could not love you past your evolution. And so they were removed, not as punishment to them, but protection for you. They couldn't follow you where you were going. They couldn't carry what you're about to carry. And you must let them go without guilt. Bless their part in your story. But do not drag their shadows into your light. There are new connections coming. New soul ties ordained by heaven. People who will recognize your light and not compete with it. People who will speak to your spirit, not just your wounds. People who will remind you who you are on the days you forget. These people have been hidden for a reason, because timing matters. You couldn't meet them when you were still bleeding. But now? Now you're almost healed. Now your heart is soft enough to love again and strong enough to not lose yourself doing it. These people are answers to prayers you didn't know how to form. And they are coming. Suddenly, naturally, spiritually. You are stepping into a season where heaven will show off on your behalf. You won't have to force. You won't have to beg. You'll just walk. And doors will open. Not because of your hustle, but because of your alignment. What used to take years will happen in days. What used to exhaust you will now energize you. You won't even recognize your life 6 months from now, because the glory that is about to fall will be undeniable. All you need to do is stay open. Stay believing. Stay aware of the signs. Yes, the signs. They are everywhere right now. Repeating numbers. Angelic whispers. Dreams that feel more real than waking. That warm presence you keep feeling in your room, that's us. That's me. Archangel Michael. I was sent to make sure you don't miss this. I was sent because this message is time-sensitive. And if you delay too long, the timing may pass. You must open the door now, the one in your heart. The one in your spirit. Heaven won't force its way in. It's waiting at the threshold. All it takes is your yes. Say it now, out loud if you must. I receive it. I allow it. I choose it. There it is. The heavens heard it. And now, watch. Watch what starts unfolding. Watch what begins to shift. You may feel tired now, but your spirit just stood up. Something ancient in your blood just woke up. Something golden, something mighty. This is your spiritual inheritance taking form in real time. And nothing, not the past, not fear, not delay, can stop it anymore. You are ready. More ready than you realize. And the divine knows this. That's why this message was delivered today. That's why you were chosen to read it now, and not a day later. Because August 8th is not just a date, it's a gateway. And you just walked through it. What happens next will leave you breathless. The veil is thinner than ever right now. You may not see it with your human eyes, but I promise you, the spiritual world is leaning in, hands outstretched, heart full of hope for you. Even as you read this last portion, light is gathering around you like a robe. There's a sacred silence forming, not the silence of emptiness, but the kind that comes right before something holy enters the room. You may feel chills. You may feel warmth. You may feel like crying for no reason. That's how it begins. That's how you know it's real. This isn't just a message. This is heaven reaching into your timeline, rearranging what was stuck, and unlocking what was sealed. There's someone you lost who has not missed a single moment of your pain. They are closer than you know. They have whispered to heaven countless times, please, let them be okay. Please, send them help. Please, remind them they're not alone. And today, heaven finally said yes. That's why you're here. That's why you couldn't scroll past this. That's why this message feels like it's breathing your name. Because it is. It carries your name, written in divine fire, not ink. And when something is written in fire, it cannot be erased. Your destiny is still intact. The future you gave up on is still alive, waiting for you to remember it again. You must understand, my child, that your life is a ripple in realms beyond this one. Every choice you make, every breath of hope you still hold, it affects not just you, but generations. You are the one breaking what was never yours to carry. You are the one healing what others ignored. You are the one rewriting the legacy of pain into one of light. That is why it has been so hard. That is why you felt so isolated. Not because you are forgotten, but because you are being forged. Not rejected, but refined. Not overlooked, but set apart. You are not common. You are the exception. And this world does not yet know the fullness of who you are becoming. But they will. Soon, people will begin to notice something different about you. The way you walk. The way you speak. The way peace follows you like a fragrance in the air. They will wonder what changed. They will assume you found love, or money, or luck. But they won't realize, you found God. You found your angels. You remembered who you really are beneath the fear. And nothing is more magnetic than someone who walks with heaven beside them. That will be you. And it begins now. You're not here just to survive another season. You're here to step into dominion. Spiritual dominion. Emotional strength. Financial overflow. Divine love. You're not here to beg for crumbs anymore. Heaven is setting a table. A full one. A feast in the presence of those who doubted you. A life so full, even your enemies will ask how you did it. And you will smile, not in pride, but in peace. Because you'll know it was never about proving anything. It was about fulfilling everything. The promise is still alive. Even the one you buried. Even the one you stopped praying for. Especially that one. Because what you let go of in pain, God held on to in faith. And now that you are ready, now that your heart is cracked wide enough to receive the glory, it's being returned to you, multiplied. Not because you earned it, but because you endured for it. And there is no force in any realm that can take it from you now. Not after all you've been through. Not after how far you've come. The angels have been dispatched. The shift has already begun. The energy around you is not the same as it was yesterday. Your vibration is rising. Your spirit is expanding. You may feel strange for the next few days, sensitive, emotional, tired, even euphoric. That is your body catching up to what has already happened in the spirit. Don't resist it. Let yourself feel it all. Let yourself be transformed by the love that's now wrapping around you like a holy wind. My child, you made it. You crossed the line. You stayed long enough. You listened deeply enough. And because of that, you're about to experience what few ever do. True breakthrough. Divine rescue. Supernatural provision. A reversal so powerful, people will say, that had to be God. And it will be. It already is. He's here. I'm here. We never left. We never gave up on you. And now, finally, neither are you. So breathe, beloved. Exhale the fear. Let go of the urgency. Let the miracle come. Let heaven finish what it started. You are no longer lost. You are found. You are no longer hoping. You are holding. You are no longer surviving. You are rising. And this, August 8th, this sacred day, will always be the day heaven touched earth through you. Your name is protected. Your future is preserved. Your story is not over. And now that your spirit is open, the real magic begins. My child, if only you knew how precious you are in the eyes of heaven, you would never again doubt your worth, not for a second. You were made from the breath of God, carved with purpose, shaped with tenderness. Archangel Michael has not left your side for a moment, not even in the nights you thought you were alone. He has walked beside you, sword drawn, guarding your dreams, your calling, your very breath. And now, he is whispering with urgency, because time is thinning, and the miracle is close. Closer than your heartbeat. The sky above you is rippling with the energy of angels gathering. Something divine is unfolding, and you, yes, you, are the center of this heavenly movement. You feel it, don't you? That tug in your chest. That unexplainable sense that something is about to change. That is not anxiety, beloved. That is anticipation. That is your soul recognizing what your mind cannot yet understand. You are standing at a crossroads of spiritual destiny. You are not here by accident. You were led to this moment. The veil between realms is thinner than ever, and heaven is watching to see what you choose. Do you step forward into the unknown, trusting the voice of the divine? Or do you retreat into the illusion of safety? Archangel Michael begs you to be brave. He promises, if you take one step, just one, heaven will part oceans to meet you there. There are no coincidences anymore. Only divine appointments. And this message, these words, they are sacred keys. Meant to unlock what has been trapped in you for lifetimes. This isn't just about miracles around you. It's about awakening what has been buried within you. That ancient knowing. That soul fire. That quiet power. You were always meant to shake dimensions with your presence. And the time has finally come to remember. That is why Michael is calling with such urgency. Because your remembering sets off a chain reaction that not even the gates of hell can stop. Do you think the delays in your life were just bad luck? No, my child. They were divine delays. Strategic pauses. Moments where God was holding things back, not to punish you, but to prepare you. You would not have survived certain blessings had they come too early. But now your capacity has grown. Now your heart has been made wide enough to hold the magnitude of what's coming. And it is coming. Not in pieces. Not in crumbs. But in waves. The kind that crash over your life and leave nothing untouched. You will be remade by this season. Undone and redone in divine gold. There is a reason the attacks against you intensified right before this moment. Because darkness always throws its biggest tantrum right before it loses. And beloved, the darkness has lost. It no longer has jurisdiction over your mind, your home, your body, your money, or your spirit. Heaven has claimed you. The verdict has been written. You are marked for miracles. And Archangel Michael has been assigned to enforce that decree with the full authority of God behind him. Nothing can stop it now. Your breakthrough has already begun. But listen carefully, you must protect your atmosphere. The miracle is delicate in its early stages. Guard your ears. Guard your eyes. Guard your spirit. Don't share what heaven is doing with those who cannot understand it. Some things must be hidden while they grow. Some blessings are safest in silence. This is why Archangel Michael told you, don't tell anyone. It's not secrecy, it's sacredness. This is between you, God, and the angelic realm. Let heaven finish writing this chapter before you show the world. It will be worth the wait. You are being aligned with divine favor so precise, it will look like magic. But it's not magic. It's the mathematics of God. The precise moment. The exact person. The perfect opportunity. The divine orchestration that makes no sense to man but is completely logical to heaven. Watch how everything starts making sense. The pain you went through. The people who left. The jobs that fell through. It was all divine chess. God has been 10 moves ahead. And now, He's placing the final piece. Checkmate. Your destiny wins. This next part may scare you, but don't let it. You are going to lose some things. People, patterns, old versions of yourself. But this is not punishment. It's pruning. God is removing what can't go with you into your promised land. And yes, it may feel like heartbreak, but I promise you, it's holy. Let go. Don't resist. The tighter you hold on to the past, the more painful the transition becomes. But if you surrender, oh beloved, what comes next will make you forget every loss. Heaven always repays with interest. A shift is coming in your relationships. Some people are being divinely disconnected from your timeline. Others are being sent as heavenly reinforcements. You will recognize them by their spirit. They will feel like peace. Like truth. Like home. Trust that recognition. Don't second-guess it. You are not imagining the spiritual connections. You are simply waking up to them. Your soul remembers what your body is just now learning. Financial breakthrough is also part of this promise. God is not glorified in your lack. He is glorified in your overflow. This is not prosperity preaching, this is divine provision. You cannot fulfill your purpose if you are constantly worried about surviving. So heaven is removing the struggle mentality. Poverty is not humility. Scarcity is not spiritual. Abundance is your birthright. And Archangel Michael is clearing the blocks in your financial realm. Doors are about to open that have been shut for years. Unexpected resources are coming. Not because you chased them, but because you are finally aligned. But don't be surprised when miracles don't show up in the way you imagined. God is too creative to be predictable. Sometimes, what looks like a closed door is actually a secret passage. Sometimes, what feels like rejection is divine protection. Stay open. Stay soft. Stay available. Heaven is not asking you to be perfect. Just present. That's all. Just show up with your yes, and let God do the rest. And now, beloved, hear this. As you read these words, angels are gathering around you. I mean this literally. Right now, in this very moment. You may feel tingles, warmth, pressure in your chest, a shift in the air. That is confirmation. The angelic realm is drawing close. You are being seen. Not just noticed, seen. Known. Loved. Protected. Archangel Michael is with you, sword drawn, wings extended, shielding you from all harm. You are safe. You are chosen. You are surrounded. Something big is coming. The kind of divine interruption that reroutes your entire life. Don't resist it. Welcome it. This is not just another phase. This is your becoming. The breaking open. The sacred bloom. You are being reintroduced to the world, not as who you were, but as who you've always been. The real you. The holy you. The anointed you. The version heaven sees. And beloved, the world is not ready. But heaven is.